Good morning, good morning. It is Tuesday, February 21st. President's Day is over. The market was closed yesterday. I did not stream last Friday. I just wasn't in the mood. I was kind of burnt out and I didn't feel great. So, yeah. But now we're back. It is Tuesday. It's a brand new week. Again, yesterday the market was closed. The futures market was open half day, like until 1 o'clock, but we don't trade on national holidays, so we did not trade yesterday. We just had a 3-day weekend. Oh, did she have them up? Alright, I should actually add these to this. Good morning, good morning. Insert one below. Insert one below. Okay. Alright, cool. We'll do CL zones. What was the other one? ZB and YM. I don't know if she's doing all three or not. Alright. Also, good morning. I already made my single trade for my Apex account that I got on Valentine's Day. So that sale that they were having, it ended on Valentine's Day, which was Tuesday night. So I hit my goal on Friday, but then I still need a few more days of just quote-unquote trading. So I did a $2 trade yesterday, and I did a $2 trade today. I need to trade until Thursday, and then I'll be done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So I need to just take one micro trade every day through Thursday, and then I'll have another fully funded Apex account on Friday. We had a nice move down here overnight from the chop zone. Our target's really close because yesterday was a holiday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, there's okay, cool. Alright, so I'm going to put all three of those on here because she's doing all three. So Irma is testing this new thing that I found on Friday that I posted in the announcement channel. And that's on oil, YM, and ZB, but it wouldn't affect our current setups. So, like, you could run these in addition to the setups that we already have for, like, oil and YM, and they wouldn't overlap. So that's why I like the idea. So she's going to test those for a few weeks, and we'll see how those are. But last week, we were 100%, like, the past few weeks on range has been amazing. So if you didn't run on Friday, like we said not to, then you would have been green 5,500 on the week just running the ranges. If you ran Friday, you would still be green 3,700 on the week. Again, this is just with one mini. I'm going to get on TikTok in probably about 5 minutes, guys, just as a heads up. The week before on the ranges, it was green like $11,000, like insane. So everything last week was 100% except for oil. So Monday through Thursday, NQ, ES, RTY, and YM were all 100%. And even on Friday, RTY was 100%, and YM didn't have any trades. So even Monday through Friday, YM was 100%. But NQ, ES, RTY, CL, YM were all 100% for last week, Monday through Thursday, because we didn't trade Friday since it was the day before a holiday weekend. And except for oil, just was red $200 last Monday. So that was the only thing. But everything else, green, green, green. So if you divide all that up, it was probably like 99% for last week because of the one oil loss. Which is amazing. So And you're doing what with the algo, Addison? Please give a thumbs up if you can. There's 30 of you in here. I have gold off to the side. I have YM off to the side. And I have Santa off to the side. Santa Banana. Which we should call like Cupid. Because remember last Tuesday it was really good. Alright. Gold is red so far today. Gold scalper. I don't have it live. So that's good. Because it hasn't been behaving for a few days. Again, scalpers just haven't been great lately. Range has been amazing. Scalpers haven't. And they kind of work like that, where scalpers work when ranges aren't working, and range works when scalper isn't. So you just have to know which one's working and run that one, which is why we have all of the information that we do in the group. Oil, even overnight, again, today's Tuesday, did not do well. That's typical. We are aware of that. All right, so she has those three. Let me put this in the testing group. Nice. YM on that one that we're testing just hit target for $100. Very nice. Small target, but it's like 88% over the last 3 or 4 months. So, and the risk to reward is pretty close. So, not 1-to-1, but it's close. That's what you were talking about on the funding account. Oh, if it was all done. Yep, it was all done with the algorithm. So, I passed the $50,000 challenge in 3 days on the algorithm. And I did that before too. Like the one that we had from Christmas. I had 5 of them. I failed 3 because I just went crazy one day and I like oversized. But 2 of them I fully passed with just the algorithm in 3 days. So, and I'm seeing a lot of people in the group do the same thing. And they're having another sale now. So I can talk about it when we get on TikTok, but Apex Trader, like, I don't, they texted me, they freaking called me yesterday. I'm like, y'all, come on, it's not that serious. Well, it's not on the top of their website. Maybe it's only for people, like, I think they're doing some type of reset and a sale on top of that. People were talking about it in the Apex thread, so I think Brian posted about it. Brian said, if you have evaluation accounts that you busted and need to reset, Apex is only charging half the price through the end of the month. So instead of like that reset price of $80, it would be $40. So that's nice, through the end of the month. So that's through February, if you have some busted ones and you want to reset them. All right, it's 9:28. I'm going to jump on TikTok here. I have lotion on this one finger of mine that I always get like dry skin on. And so then I hate like touching everything with that finger. So I'm avoiding that, which then is making me do things in a weird way. All right, so I live in the Northeast and it's supposed to be cold, right? Because it's February. It's going to be like 60 to 70 degrees all week. And we're trying to go snowboarding. And I'm like, well, we have to wait till it gets colder. Like, when is that going to happen?
It's day 1 of...
It might be okay this weekend because it's actually supposed to be pretty cold Friday, Saturday. So we'll see. If we can get out there. I like to go at least once a year for my little one. It's a fun activity. And I never did it when I was younger. Like, my parents never... I don't know. I think because they don't like the cold. I'm one of those parents that likes to do things even though it might not be something I enjoy because I want my child to experience it. Good morning. Good morning. So even if I'm cold and it's like not enjoyable, I'm still going to do it. Yep. So Ben, we need to put that in the Apex thread, please. Not in the regular chat. I will tag you. I know it's kind of confusing. Good morning, good morning. All right, so we are dropping. We talked about this in the student call this morning. If you're a student of mine, there's 120 of you. There were 40 of you present on the live call this morning from 8:45 to 9:15, and we discussed this drop right here, how we would play it, what our plan is for the day. We also had an alert on gold. It was a long, and well, that clearly worked out because it was long at 44 and now we're up at 50 on gold. So that's a quick $600 on that alert. If you're new here, I go live every day. Market is open. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if we get some volatility here today because the market has been closed for 3 days. People want to trade. They want to get some action in. So we'll see what happens. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat. -5 here in Minnesota, blizzard warning. 18 to 24 inches in the next 48 hours. That is insane. No, thank you. Like, I don't mind the cold. Like, I would rather fly somewhere to be in the cold than live in that kind of cold. It's not for me. But I just want to be able to have a weekend where we can go to the slopes, you know? It's like, But yeah. It's a lot nicer when you have real snow versus fake snow. Especially when it gets like warm and then it starts becoming slushy. That's not great. All right, the market's open. Let's see if we're going to drop here. We have a level here that held before at 3 a.m. at the London drop around 12:28. Let's see if that holds here. I can actually move this down because this was one of the, like here. If we break below here, my next daily level is at 209. We talked about this in the morning call with all of the students. We broke down the NASDAQ. We broke down oil and gold. Again, we gave a gold long alert at, what time was that? And this is all included in the mentorship. So you get manual alerts from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. You get the chop zone, which is this, the proprietary level. You get the LIS, which is another proprietary level. We gave the gold alert at 8:18 a.m. For the long, and it's up about $600 since then. I'm good with the ocean and the good surf. Yeah. I want to try. I've never been surfing, and that's something I really want to try too. So the digital mentorship is a one-time fee of $1,000. You get 16 one-hour videos that you can watch at your leisure, as fast or as slow as you want to get through them. And then we have a morning call every day, which is private just for students, from 8:45 to 9:15 a.m. And then you get the chop zone, you get the manual alerts from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. You get access to the private student channel in Slack, where we talk about setups that we see, we talk about trades that we're taking personally, and you get the LIS, which is the yellow level. Hi, Jen. Oh, I'm sure, Carter. I'm sure. I just want to like get out there and just stand up once and be like, oh, okay, I did it. That would be enough for me. All right, so overnight oil was 0 for 2, but that's typical because it's Tuesday. No other trades, no trades happening yet, but when we get one, I will show you. Oh no, Jen, you're gonna have to message me later. I need to hear about all of that craziness. We had a really good morning call this morning with my students. A lot of fun. I love to see like things just click with you guys. So someone asked if they should do this and quit their job, and my response is no. You should never quit your job for something that you have no idea how it's going to work out for you. So some people do really well at this, others don't. Others are too emotional, they're too tied to money, they then get emotional and then revenge trade. Like there's a lot of things that you won't know until you actually start trading. Oh no, Jen, I'm sure. Oil typically doesn't do well on Tuesdays. Alec, you're in the group. We have this information posted. So if you're on the stream, please give a thumbs up or tap that screen. If you're on TikTok, it really helps. Again, I go live for you guys. This is not for my health. And my students really get what they need out of this before 9:30, so they're already set up and ready to go for today. Yeah, for sure. You need to have several years of trading, and then you need to have a whole year of money, a whole year of like what you would need to live off of in your savings, which you wouldn't touch for trading, and then you need money for your trading account. Like, there's a lot of stuff. And I just think it's so stressful. So, like, imagine having children and being like, oh, I just lost, like, $2,000 today. What? Tompkins said I already quit my job. No, Michael, I was not live on Friday. I did not feel well, and I kind of got annoyed in the, like, earlier in the day, and so I was like, you know what, I'm not going to go live. We have 8 inches of sunshine. Darren, I don't know if that's how I would describe it. Yeah, so I haven't been live since Thursday, but I did do a student call on Friday. Yesterday was a holiday. Sometimes, you just kind of get burnt out and you just kind of feel exhausted. I think that was me on Friday. And this weekend was really good for me. I got some much needed rest and I feel better. Yeah, yesterday was a lot of fun. What do you think of Oregon Trail? It's great. I saw someone actually playing it on TikTok the other day, and I was like, whoa, that looks so boring. How did that ever, like, keep my attention? So still not in any trades. YM on one of these testing setups that Irma has running for me is 1-for-1 for $100. If you're in the group, guys, I posted the breakdown on Friday for YM, oil, and ZB. So we're going to test those for a few weeks, and then we will release them to you. How come some don't do well if it's automated? Because they get in their own way. Yeah, I have a bunch of people that trade full-time as their only income, but someone just asked me randomly in YouTube chat if they should do that, and the answer is going to be absolutely not. And I could never tell you to do something like that. Like, that just sounds crazy. Like, let's be realistic here. So the automated strategies do everything for you, but does that mean that people still get in their own way? Absolutely. There are people, when the trades are happening, they will move the stop loss, they will move the target, and that's going to affect the bottom line. So what you should be doing is turning it on and never looking at it again until 23 hours later. But, people are human and they don't have that self-control. Please tap that screen if you appreciate the stream, or give a thumbs up on YouTube. If you have questions, please put them in the chat. How comes that? Yep. So, answer that. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better. It was the only thing besides Pong back in the day. Very true. Or the snake. Did we have snake back then? Probably not. Oh, we had a word munch when I was in school. Oh, wait. Do I remember that? I don't know why they just triggered, like, some weird little memory in my head about, like, words and, like, kind of like a Pac-Man thing. Was it something like that? I don't know. Oh, I just label the chop zone with a text. I just use a text and then I move it every day to where the new chop zone is. What part is weird? Yeah, I never had a BlackBerry. I never had that Nextel thing. So it went up here to 68. We talked about what our plan was in the student call this morning. So all of my students, they know what they're doing here. Alyssa said, I can confirm this. I'm a new member and not watching this is so much better for me. I stick to my plan and I don't watch it. Very good, Alyssa. I wish everybody did that. Because regardless, you know what the max risk is. Santa isn't along. You know what the max risk is. So if you know what the risk is and you're okay with that, then all you have to do is let it do its thing. So think in your head, what would be the worst case scenario? If you're okay with the worst case scenario, turn it on and don't look at it again. And it's probably never going to be that worst case scenario. Like we had one bad day the past 3 years, and that bad day was like in January. But other than that, it's usually great. So you would typically never have that worst case scenario happen. And then every day when you check it at the end of the day, you'd be like, oh, great, you know, I made $200 or I made $500 or I made $50, whatever it is, you know, and it helps your mental health and your blood pressure to just not watch it. Yeah, if you're not disciplined in trading, you're not gonna do well. I wish I could read. So guaranteed green on this long with Santa. This is the first trade of the day. It's 9:41. Yep, sure thing. If you want more information on any of this, you can just email me at boldbotllc@gmail.com. Also, if I don't think Apex is having a sale now, but they were. If you have a busted Apex account, they are doing a 50% off any reset. So say the reset would cost you $80. Now with a 50% off, it would only cost you $40 to reset that account.
Order filled.
And again, you can use Apex or Lilu or any funded program on the algorithm. YM is now in a long, so they're kind of switching. NQ and YM. So YM is now in a long. So if you want more information about the algorithm or about the mentorship, remember they are two totally separate things. Just email me, boldbotllc@gmail.com. Oh, for sure, Carter. It happens to me sometimes too. It just rears its ugly head and it's like, ooh, you're going to be impatient today, or you're going to get mad about this trade. I think the best part is just like, thanks for the rose. Yeah, YM is still in this long. That's it. I do not disclose how I find the chop zone, but if you're a student of mine, you get the chop zone every morning by 6 or 7 a.m. But I do not disclose how I find it. That's one secret that I keep, and that's it. Yeah, I think that's what he was saying. Just to practice. YM is still in this long, but it's red. $50. Boom, ba, 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 boom, ba, 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 boom. Oh, what a surprise. We pulled back up. Where are my students? Who is getting this?
Order filled.
You don't... Nice job. Kenny made $12,000 already. Ben, you can also just delete it or edit it if that's what you want to do. All right, YM took a $200 loss. Tom, hi. Oh, good. Tom took it. Proud of you, Tom. I yell at Tom a lot in the actual Slack, but as far as trading, he does really, really well. His focus is in the right place. I'll say that. I'm glad you enjoyed the call, Carter. Yeah, it was a good call, and I hope people are then using that information to profit off of these moves, because we talked about all of this morning. You know what I might do going forward is take a picture, because if people can't join the call, I might take a picture of my analysis and just post it in the student corner so people that aren't on the live call can still get an idea of what we're looking for, if that makes sense. Since I don't record it, I think that would be helpful to other students. So I'll do that. I'll take a picture and then I'll do like a little synopsis. Not much, because I don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time in between. Santa's in a short. Right? Oh, do I have two Santa charts? Oh, silly me. Silly me. Santa's in a short. What a surprise. What a surprise.
Order filled.
Loss? Can't read it.
Order submitted.
Gold is in a short. Green, $50.
Order submitted.
It's in this choppy area, though, that I don't love. What else? NQ. This brown box, I can't stand for gold. I can't. Yes, Michael. Yes. I have a few errands to run today. I have a student session today. I have a student session tomorrow, and I have a student session on Thursday. Heads up, right now I am booked with my one-on-one sessions until May. So tell us about naming the algos. Oh, yeah. So the Santa one is just because it was killing it.
Order canceled. Leading
up into Christmas. And so instead of just calling it NQ, it was like Santa, the Santa special. And then after Christmas, we felt like we had to play with the name a little. So then it became Santa Banana. But then it did really, really well on Valentine's Day with the CPI data, so then we started calling it Cupid. I don't know, I've still kept it at Santa, but all right. So gold here was green about 250 a second ago. Let's let it do its thing, see what happened. It depends. Typically around 50% SS Rome. If you want more information on the algorithms, just email me. I will send you an informational email. It just has all of the things that you would need to get started and get set up. And then if you want to move forward, the discounted link is in there. Yep, so mine doesn't have the 8 either. It's okay. It should just say NinjaTrader, but you definitely want to have the 64-bit and not the 32. So delete the 32-bit. I don't know if they're still downloading the 64 and the 32, but you should only want the 64. If they're only downloading one, like if you only get one download now, then you're totally fine. Oh, I forgot about something. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. The platform for the bot is NinjaTrader. You have to use NinjaTrader. Yeah, so no, you cannot use it on MT4. Obviously, you could try to duplicate the trades on MT4, but this only works on NinjaTrader. That's it. If you want more information, just email me, boldbotllc@gmail.com. I go live every day from 9:30 to 10:30, showing you, this is fully automated. This got me in the trade. I didn't get in this trade. It's green, 350 here. Which one is that? Oh, do I have fast on? I think I have fast. No? Oh, maybe pink. Look at this drop on gold. Really nice. I just realized I was like trying to think of something.
Order submitted.
What's the difference between trading options and futures? There's a lot of differences. Futures have no theta, gamma, delta. There's no time decay with futures like there is with
Order
options.
submitted.
Oh, we're in, is that Santa? Santa? Santa's in a $400 long, so this is NQ in a $400 long. Also, futures market is open 23 hours a day, whereas options are just during the stock market. Futures, you get a 60-40 tax split, so your tax requirement is less if you trade futures versus day trading stocks or options. Futures are just amazing. You could start with as little as like $400. Oh, there's no hold on your money when you trade futures. So as soon as you transfer your money in, it's cash. There's no like holding period. And as soon as once this gets out of a trade, that money is liquid cash. There's no holding period on that. Gold took profit. We're still in this long of NQ. So yeah, I think futures are amazing. I used to trade options. I used to trade common share stocks. And nothing compares in my mind to trading futures. Futures is so much better. When you join, do you get access to all the bots? You only get access to one when you join, and that is Bold Range, which is the most successful bot. It's the most conservative bot. It's the most successful, and it's the easiest to set up. There are other bots that you get access to after you've been in the group for at least a week. So I only require that people will wait a week, which is hardly any time at all. But yes, that's for your safety and your kind of like best interest. This is range. The blue box is range. NQ is 95.5% profitable on range. So I don't think it's anything to like snub your nose at kind of thing, if that makes sense. ES is 84% over the last 13 months on range. Oil is around 89% over the last 5 months on range. Can I use the bot to pass a funded account? Yes, you can. I spoke on that a little while ago. A bunch of us have cash accounts and Apex accounts, or some people just have Apex accounts, Lilu accounts, whatever it is. You can use it to pass the evaluation and trade after the fact. So Campbell asked how many bots do I offer? So it's not really about offering. I have about 7 bots, but we really only utilize 2. Does the weak thing happen on Medic org? I'm not sure what that means. What do you mean the weak thing?
Order canceled.
Okay, so I have a Mac. What do I do about my NinjaTrader? Yep, so that is all in the informational email realm. You just need to email me because that's covered in the informational email. You need to get a VPS, which is what I'm using. A VPS is a virtual private server, which works on any computer. It looks like this. You can see that this is not my actual computer. So a VPS will allow you, it's a PC, it will allow you to run the VPS on your Mac. And on the VPS is where you'll put the NinjaTrader. That's where you'll run the algorithm and all that. So yeah, so I have like 6 to 7 algorithms, but we typically only utilize 2, and that is range and scalper. Oh yeah, so you have to be in the group at least a week, but then you would reach out to Amy. Amy will give you a quiz on bold range, because if you don't understand how bold range works and the setup of bold range, then you can't have access to other stuff. But if you pass the quiz on bold range, then she will give you a video on the scalper. And after you watch the video on the scalper, then you have a quiz on the scalper. So yep, that's how that goes. And the thing is, it's not about running a bunch of different algorithms, because if you can't run more than one strategy on the same product. So I can't run NQ scalper and NQ range at the same time anyway. It doesn't matter if you have 7 different algorithms. You can't run the same product on more than one strategy at the same time. So it doesn't matter if you're like, oh, well, I want every algorithm. Okay, well, you still can only pick one to run, say from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on NQ. Does that make sense? So unless you have a whole bunch of different separate accounts, then you could run other strategies. I don't follow Bitcoin, so I don't know. But yeah. Yep. Yeah, scalper is a lot more intense. There's a lot more required on the user end. So that's why I don't give it right away. It can be a little intimidating and confusing, and therefore I like people to just kind of get settled in with bold range. And again, bold range is, you know, put all of the products together, probably around 90% for all of the products for the last 13 months. Like, it's insane how good bold range is. Danny, I already explained why futures are better. Yeah, 8K is a good amount to start with, Rome, for sure. Futures are better because the market's open 23 hours a day. There's no PDT rules. You can trade as much as you want. There's no minimum capital other than like $400 that's required. Your money is cash right away. You're taxed at a better tax situation. So instead of being taxed at the short-term capital gains rate, you are taxed a 60-40 split. You can Google more about that or ask your CPA. So futures are better on the tax side. Futures are better on the availability of when you can trade. They're open 5 days a week, 23 hours a day. They're super liquid, so you don't have to like bounce around and find something that has news going on. You can just trade gold every day. You could just trade oil every day. They're always going to be moving, and they're always going to be super liquid. Nice. Your money is never being held, so there's no holding period on your money or on the trades that you take. Everything is cash right away. Yeah, what else? I don't know. I love futures. I love them so much. Yes, you have to pay commissions. Anytime you take any trade on any platform, you're paying commissions. That's how these companies make money. So yes, it's $5 on one mini. It's $5 round trip, which means in and out. How long have you been full-time? For a while. I've been trading futures for 8 years, but I've been full-time at this since 2020. I'm not the kind of person that... what? Yeah, that's fine. Just send me an email. It doesn't matter where it's coming from. My admin will respond and give you the information that you need.
Order canceled.
Yeah, and if you're trading futures on a futures broker like NinjaTrader or Trade or TradeStation, your fees or commissions are going to be a lot less than they would if you try to trade futures on, say, like TD Ameritrade or E-Trade. You can just Google it, Johnny.
Order canceled.
So again, just typically when you download NinjaTrader, there will be two files on your computer. One says 64-bit, one says 32-bit. Again, if it only downloaded one, then maybe they've taken care of that and they just don't even give people the 32 anymore. I have no idea. No, it's not that hard, Johnny. I don't make it hard to pass. The info I'm testing you on is basic info that you should know. And if you don't know it, you need to go back and review it. But it's all in the group. It's all information that's given to you from day one. The question really is, are people paying attention or not? Cool. You got it. Front dimensional trading. How many? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Go read Trading in the Zone. I'm typing to people over here. I have, number one, a YouTube chat, and I also have 240 members that ask me questions. And I ask them not to ask me questions during my live stream, but if they do, I will respond to them. Yeah. All right, it's 10:04. We got the move that we wanted from the student call this morning, so I hope you guys caught some of that. I know some of you were waiting for a bigger potential there, so you might have missed it, but for the ones that got it, congrats. I know Tom did. If you want more information, please let me know. Just email me. Can you get, yep. Already. Cool. Cool. Apex just texted new setups. Should ask questions here or in private? No, you should definitely be asking them in Slack. If you have questions, you should be directing those to Irma or putting them in the questions channel or putting them in the regular chat. Not on social media. You have access to us directly. Just use that platform. That's best. No, it's NinjaTrader. ER. NinjaTrader. Trader. Why? Yes, I would like to get on mentorship, but I also like to read for whenever she's not online. What? I don't really understand what you're saying. Well, if NinjaTrader can't verify your identity, then they're not going to approve you. You have to send them a license. You have to send them, like, they are taking a risk on you. They're not going to just take a risk on people that they can't figure out as a person or not. So again, if you get the mentorship, you have full access to the group and to me here in Slack. This is Slack. This is where everybody hangs out. So when you're taking the mentorship, you get 1 free month in Slack where you get access to all of the students. You get access to the live call in the morning. So every day from 8:45 to 9:15. Yes, this is fully automated. Gold isn't a long. This is fully automated trading. 100% gets you in, gets you out, moves the stop loss, has a trailing stop. Yeah, I responded about the good book to read. I said trading in the zone. That's the answer. Yeah. I answered it. As soon as you asked it, I answered it. Y'all, I'm on top of questions. So, if you didn't hear the answer, then that's fine. But I answered it. If they don't know who you are, then that's a mess. You have to give them your license. You have to give them your social. Like, they're taking a huge risk on you. So the algorithm is $500 for the first 3 weeks as a paid trial, and then it's $1,000 every month after that. The digital mentorship is a one-time payment of $1,000, and then you get access. Yeah, there's 1 million. This was Friday and then Thursday. These are all, oh, it's loading. Hello? These are all results from members. So this was Friday, and then this was Thursday. Remember, every day last week was green. Every single day. Every single day last week. So this could go on and on for like ever. This is still Thursday of last week. I'll tell you when Thursday stops. Okay, that's the end of Thursday. See? Thursday, February 16th. Yeah, and I post every day in in Instagram as well as TikTok. Yep, so NQ using the algorithm is 95.5% over the last 13 months. ES, which is the S&P 500, is 84% over the last 13 months. Oil over the last 5 months is closer to 90%. Who gave you code? What? Is this even English? I know how to get it done. That's your answer. What? Who gave you code? Do you know code for block? Block. What the fuck is going on? I think we've tapped in to an area that I don't want to be, which is the confusing area. What is happening? All right, well, it's 10:11. It's kind of boring. I'm probably going to get off of here. My students took this short. You set it up by emailing me, and I give you all of the instructions. You have to pay for the algorithm, and then I help you set it up. Is that more clear? My students got this short. I wasn't mentioning it before because, well, most of you are not my students. But we took this short. It pulled up to 90, and then I had it reject on this daily level at 70. And now we're down at another 90. So this is a 100-point drop from here from 9:45 a.m. So it's been 30 minutes, a 100-point drop. My students got this. Congrats to them. I love them. Darren said, God bless you, Lauren. You have a lot of patience. Darren, I need you to get in the mentorship. How is your wife doing? Because you would be killing this and taking this 100-point short. All right. Can't beat the mentorship. All right, I'm going to get off of here. Next level is at 180. Have a great day. It's actually a lot more than that. I don't really know who you are. How much do I need? So the mentorship is 16 one-hour videos. They're not YouTube videos. They're my personal videos with my students. And then you also get 1 free month of the Chop Zone, which is this, which nobody has and they don't know how to create. And 1 month of the LIS level, which is the yellow level. You also get a daily call every day for the students only from 8:45 to 9:15. So yeah, it's a lot more than just videos, but the videos are the chunk because how are you going to learn if you're not actually learning? So to trade MES, it requires $50. Oh look, we're getting the haters now.
Order submitted.
Do you turn off oil traders after it trades twice in a day? Why not keep it going? That's discussed in the group. After the first month, it's $1,000. Because we've done a bunch of research and a bunch of backtesting data, and it just doesn't work out well. That's the basic answer. Alright, I'm getting off of here. I'm gonna paste this into the chat. Because people are asking questions that they should already know the answer to. Yes, I have people in Germany, people in the UK, people in South Africa, people in Australia. Yeah, there's people all over the world using the algorithm. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm glad my students got this short. Bye. Bye, YouTube. See you tomorrow. Nice, Darren.